How were slaves able to create a community life even under the constraints of the slave system?
Slavery was a violent, brutal, and oppressive system, and one cannot sugarcoat that or mitigate it. On the other hand, it was a functioning social order. People were born, lived, and died within the slave system, both master and slave. And in order for the system to function, slaves had to be given a certain amount of autonomy within it. You couldn't have an overseer with every slave, forcing them to work with a gun every day. That's not a very efficient way of getting labor done. Slaves found openings in the system, or niches in the system, where they could create their own culture somewhat independent of that of the master. They created their own family lives. They kind of created a religion which was Christian but was not the same as white Christianity. They had secret religious meetings, secret preachers, who they preached about the evil of slavery. The white Christianity said, look, slavery is supported by the Bible and it's a divinely inspired institution. Slaves didn't believe that for a minute. So they created their own community, but always within this larger power structure. One should not exaggerate it. On the other hand, the creation of a slave community with its own values enabled them to survive the institution of slavery without surrendering their own dignity, their own sense of themselves, and without accepting the legitimacy of slavery, which is something slaves never did.